Hey guys, Novaexplosion, welcome back to more Persona 5 Royal. We should only have 2 more days in this deadline, I think. Till Kanashiro's change of heart. What are we doing today? That's a good question. We have a Makoto rank up available, Yusuke's available, but he won't rank up. We can't do Takemi because I think we need like 1 more charm level up. Oh, and Kasumi's also available, so I mean, I think it's either Makoto or Kasumi. Part of me wants to do Makoto because Kasumi only goes to rank 5. Minor spoiler alert. Or spoiler alert, I guess, but who cares? Anyway, she only goes to rank 5, so I kind of want to do Makoto. Because Kasumi, we should have a lot of time for. We have till, like, December, I think, to max her out, get her to 5. So I think... I don't have an... I have a priestess. Yeah, let's go do Makoto, then. We'll do a Makoto rank up. She should be at the student council room. All we can do now is wait until Kanashiro's change of heart becomes clear to us. If you have time, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. I have Isis.
Well...
Feels like I just don't know anything anymore. Let's talk more inside. Makoto, hang on a sec. I seen a quick drink before I read this. So my class had a practice entrance exam, and my score was significantly lower than last time. I'm concerned. That's unlike you. I couldn't agree more.
Actually...
The truth is, recently I started questioning the entire point of my education. What do I stand to gain from getting good grades and living up to the high expectations my sister has set for me? I spoke to Aiko about this matter as well, but the answer hasn't become any clearer. You don't remember Aiko? You don't remember Aiko Takayo? What? This is basically the same thing. If I say who, it's literally the exact same thing. You don't remember? Aiko Takayo. We asked her about the job she has at the salon in Shinjuku. Anyway, we've been calling each other every so often since we exchanged contact information. Also, how can you forget Aiko? This is basically Aiko's link, as we'll learn. Because of those calls, we've actually grown somewhat close. When I voiced my concerns to her, she asked me how I would benefit from going to a top university. But I couldn't come up with a good answer. As for Aiko, her grades are not the best, but she claims she doesn't even think about that stuff. Apparently her parents can use their connections to find her a job. But isn't that a little irresponsible? It's nice she could rely on her parents, but this is her life, not theirs. I guess that's just a different way of approaching things. Even at that, her vision of the future is still clearer than mine. What about college? I used to think doing what others expected of me was the best way forward. I was going to major in law, just like my sister did. After that, I would simply head down whatever path society had for me.
But...
Everything changed when I joined the Phantom Thieves. I realize now there are more important things in life than being a prim and proper honor student. Honestly, I would have looked down on Aiko's line of thinking in the past, but I know better now. Beep beep. She must have known I was talking about her. Lately, Aiko's been telling me whenever she buys makeup or finds a cute new outfit. That reminds me, she asked me the other day what hand cream I use. I sent her a picture and it's apparently the same brand they use in the nurse's office at school. That's adorable. I'm not so sure about that. She told me I'm like a middle-aged man in the body of a high school girl. Regardless, that stuff works wonders for dry skin, and it's great value too.
Actually...
My father used to use it all the time. Did I ever tell you he was a police officer? He detested the corruption in our society and worked tirelessly to bring it to justice. But despite the rough exterior, he was extremely gentle deep down.
That reminds
When
me...
I was little, I told him I wanted to grow up to be a police officer, just like he was. He was glad to hear me say that, but quick to point out that he didn't want me doing something so dangerous. I'd completely forgotten about that dream, to be honest. It's an amazing goal.
You're right.
I suppose. Beautiful, we got another rank up ready. Either way, after everything that happened, I have no intention of working with the police. Besides, they're trying to stop the Phantom Thieves. What am I supposed to do, arrest myself? You'd be surprised, I think it's actually not as hard as it sounds. I think I need to re-examine what my goals for the future are, outside of just plain studying.
Thank you very much.
You know, it feels like I remembered something important today thanks to you. I guess you could say my viewpoint has been broadened yet again. If only your social links themes were more in line with that theme.
Alright.
Because spoiler alert, they're not. More on that later though.
Hey,
When I met Aiko, I realized how narrow my viewpoint really was. I only just learned recently that a chemise is now called a camisole, and a button-down sweater is called a cardigan. Why does the same thing have to have multiple names? I guess in the end, I'm just becoming more aware of how little I really know. So please let me help fighting back against that ignorance. Words.
I'll see you later.
Thanks for today. See you later. Oh, no phone call. Rip. I guess you don't always get a phone call. I think I know who we're doing today. Since oh, crossword. That's what we're doing right now. All right, let's see if this one's like not annoying. Exchanged all over the world. Replaced the franc. No idea about that. What about this? Dispenses cash. ATM. I was gonna say bank, but bank isn't 3 letters. ATM. Oh, it's still money themed because we're in the Kaneshiro deadline. Money holder? This can't be bank. Because bank wouldn't fit. Replaced the franc. What the heck is franc? Wait, like not the name Frank, but F-R-A-N-C. And this is also exchanged all over the world. Is it just currency? Currency, like different currencies of the world? It fits. So it might be currency. I have no idea what replace the franc is. This one I feel like I should know, but I can't pinpoint it. I feel like I should know this one though. Money holder. It's a wallet. I feel stupid. Hold your money, of course. Oops. What about this one, though? What the heck would this one be? What the heck is a franc? It's gonna involve the E, R, P, O, or I. It wouldn't involve the Y because we need that for currency. What can I spell here? I don't see any word I can spell. Pure. I could spell pure, but that wouldn't really work. The only word I could spell is like pure. But it wouldn't be that. That makes no sense. Oh, euro. Euro is like a euro's a currency in like a in another place, right? What is euro? What is euro's currency? Like what state is that? Or not state, what country is that? I know euro's a currency somewhere. Originating from the Latin word currentia, flowing, this term applies specifically to money, no matter the medium, though it does not include checks or credits. Rocks, shells, grain, livestock, feathers, salt, yada yada.
All right.
Nice.
Okay, well I don't know if that was right or not, but I'm pretty sure euro is isn't it like in I don't even know what takes euros. I know euro is a currency though. I can't do a Y for a while. I think we just do Chihaya here. It's an easy Chihaya day because like I want to try to get her ability to increase social links. She's like rank 2, I think. Mishima we can hold off on for a bit. We do have Cloth though for fortune, so I mean I think we just do Chihaya and try to get that ability. Sorry, Mishima. Maybe some other time. There seems to be a number of disasters heading your way. There's one hint of, yeah, Megid, yada yada. Foreshadowing. What's up?
Good evening.
This is your first time coming to my stand, yes? Yeah, a colleague of mine recommended you. He said you can help fix my problems, is that right?
Yes.
Of course, fate is absolute. So, the thing is, I'm engaged to be married. Next spring, I'll be tying the knot with a friend I've had since all the way back in preschool. That's wonderful, congratulations. So what's worrying you? Is it the date of the ceremony or perhaps the location of your honeymoon? Oh, no, it's not like that. The problem is I'm not entirely sure we'll be able to get married. The truth is the president of one of our major business partners has offered me her daughter's hand.
What?
Ah, so this is what it means to be weighed down by societal obligations. Do you think it would be bad if I declined that president's offer? Hahaha. Please relax. The divine power will bring us your answer. Yeah, leave it up to fate. Nothing wrong with that. Yes, I've seen everything. My, it seems you will face financial ruin if you decline. No, does this mean breaking off my engagement is the only option? This may be a good time to demonstrate your powers. This man is bound by the fetters of societal obligation. How should he move forward? I don't know. Well, if he's going through a financial crisis or financial ruin, if he declines, I feel like follow your heart is the right thing, is what I want to say, but I don't think that would apply. Chase a promotion, I guess. Never offered one of his options. I suggest you come up with something better unless you want to be cursed by divine power. Follow his heart. Oh, it's a wonderful suggestion, though I guess anyone could have come up with that answer. Incidentally, what would you say to make him choose his childhood friend? What? Would you say to make him choose... What would you say to make him choose his childhood friend? That's nonsense. To Chihaya, that's nonsense. I guess. I expect he already knows that. Please reconsider your answer. What's even the point of this section? Wouldn't saying that only make him work? Consider your answer. I don't understand what this is.
What?
Eve, she's not a child. Yeah, I hate this. I don't like the idea of giving you 3 different dialogue options and Chihaya, like, being like, what, this wouldn't work. It just makes me look stupid, and I kind of hate it. Wait, you really think someone else would try to go after her? I guess guys would line up to date such an amazing girl. Well, I'm not going to let that happen. The only one who could make her happy is me. I was a fool for hesitating even for a moment. I'm gonna marry her. Thank you so much. It's happened again? So you've altered fate once more. His fortune now states he will be quite successful. I questioned your power, but this is the 3rd time. I have no choice. I must accept that fate can, in fact, be changed. You've proven that to me. As a sign of thanks for showing me the truth, I'll provide a special fortune service for you from now on. What a nonsense rank up that was. No, I don't want money for battles. I want the one... Is it rank 5? The one where you can get social link points? It might be rank 5. You know, I never thought it was possible to change destiny. Are you perhaps a psychic? Apparently so. Who knows? Actually, no. Such powerful people do not exist in this world. You may oversee changes in fate, but purposefully altering one's destiny is impossible. That's why I'll forever be a monster. I don't think monster is how I would describe you. My, it's gotten so late. I should start packing up for today. I'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
What a rank up that was.
Hey.
I got a seat. What are options? It's this or Mejid minutes. We're coming up to the Mejid part to do this. Good or evil, the threat of the Mejid can be felt all over the
What are
world.
your thoughts?
There's dangers afoot in the internet world too, it seems.
Hey.
I didn't realize how long you've been reading. How far did you get? Yeah, okay. What are my options? On Maruki, probably just gonna do Maruki. I haven't had a Maruki rank up in a while. Plus, Maruki's going to be unavailable after exams, I believe. Do I have a counselor? I sure do. I think An's been ranked 5 for a while. But at the same time, I want to get Maruki up 1. Phantom Thief should be available during the summer. It's mostly just Maruki that's not. So I want to get Maruki. I want to get Maruki mostly done. Or I want to get more Maruki rank ups before he's unavailable. Can I use some of your time? Absolutely. I'll meet you in the nurse's office.
Now.
Well, today's just going to be another back and forth as usual. Or will it? Today's your lucky day. Please take a look at what's on the table. I've been making you listen to all this tough stuff about traumas, pain, and grief lately, so I found these cookies in the underground mall. Now we can have a little break. They're kind of fancy cookies, too. I thought I'd get a surprise for you, since you've been kind enough to indulge me all this time. Go ahead, enjoy. This looks great. Go on, don't be shy. I've got enough for seconds, too.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I know. As long as we're talking about cookies, they actually reminded me of a psychological experiment. Scientists prepared 2 containers and put the same kind of cookies in both of them. In one container, they put only 1 cookie, but the other one was filled with cookies. 10 of them. So then they had their subjects try cookies from each container and asked how their taste compared. Which container's cookies were marked as tasting better? Any guesses? I feel like it was a tie. I think that's where you're going with this.
I see.
You're a rationalist, are you? Unfortunately, the truth is they preferred the isolated single cookie. Okay. I don't know where you were going with that then. There's something called the law of scarcity. It's about what you'd imagine from the name. People are drawn to things that are more scarce. You can see this law in action just by observing how excited people get over limited edition merchandise. They're getting played. You're right, I guess. I know, right? Don't you think it's really fascinating? In becoming aware of scarcity, we trigger our own desires and cause a change in our cognition. Not only that, the effect spreads to our senses and creates a subjective, observable difference in our reality. Basically, your perceptions can be changed by your cognition or preconceptions. It's all below the conscious level, but it's really incredible. Incidentally, now if you heard that, you've heard the story. Words. How do you feel about that idea? That your unconscious desires may have changed the taste of the cookie? My senses lied to me, Maruki. They lied to me. You want to laugh? As long as it tastes good. I feel like you would laugh. That's definitely not the usual response, but it's the one I can understand. Alright, well, I got points for Maruki, so I mean, that's good. Probably sounds like an exaggeration, but something about that seems so beautiful to me. Maybe the human heart can falter or be unreliable sometimes. If this experiment proves anything, it's that even a simple preconception could be enough to bring someone more joy.
For example...
Take that story I just told you. What if you'd eaten that one cookie and it had been the best cookie of your life? Say I never revealed the trick behind it. That cookie would have remained more delicious than usual. It would have been a subjective truth of your reality. I guess so. Right, I'm glad to hear you say that. Basically what I wanted to say was... if this idea of preconception could be studied further and actually applied to treating people, I feel like it could help a lot of people. Maybe even more than I could help through counseling. Then again, it relies so heavily on perspective, some people might call it a lie or see it as a running from problems. Still, even if that's true, I still believe that method could save a lot of people.
Sorry.
Oh yikes, I'm so sorry. We wound up getting into an academic conversation after all. I really need to watch myself. Whenever I'm talking to you, somehow I always end up going back to my research. I truly am grateful for everything you've done, not just because I can get your opinion on these things either. It's more like, it's as if I'm talking to an old friend. But maybe that's too personal. After all, this is all for the sake of our deal, right? So, we say anyway. Strong bond with Maruki. Dude, I love Maruki. Definitely one of my favorite confidants.
Alright.
Chance to restore Joker's SP when it's low. Now then, I better show you another way to mentally train yourself. What I'm going to teach you today is...
Alright.
donut worry.
Well, see you.
I do like donuts. It should be our last night, right? After this, we're doing the change of heart, I think. And then the exams are next week. Ah, this is Maruki. Sorry about earlier. It was supposed to be a chance for us to relax, but it ended up being another big academic discussion. Come on, man. Sorry, please forgive me. I'm begging on my metaphorical knees here. I've always been like this. I get so hyper-focused on my research, I just don't notice anything else. Back when I was a student, people kept warning me about that. Oops, there I go rambling again. Sorry. Alright, see you again soon.